So if you bought the iPad Pro and followed my advice, if you're a content creator or if you're using it for productivity, nonetheless, this video is for you because we're talking about accessories. Hey, what is good everyone, Chris here, welcome back to the channel. And like I mentioned, today we're talking about tech, about accessories for your iPad Pro. This channel is about tech and photography, and if you didn't subscribe already, please go ahead and hit that button underneath. So let's start with the accessories that I'm using or I used to use in the past. These are a wide range from cheap to expensive. And the first one is the pointing device. The iPad OS allows us to use pointing devices on our iPads. So this is the Logitech Pebble. I was using this one for a long time. I really like this mouse because it does have a very slim profile and it fits in any backpack, any sleeve. It also charges through a AA battery, so you will never ever get out of power. You can find the AA battery everywhere. It also connects wirelessly to your iPad, which it's very nice. It doesn't require a dongle, though it does have a dongle if you want to connect it to your PC. This is a great mouse and they come in all kinds of colors and flavors. I believe that this is the best that you can get for your iPad Pro. In terms of audio, I have two options for you. There are many out there. First is a first generation Power Beats that I use probably for a year and a half or maybe more, and they're still in good condition. These are very good workhorses. I use them for gym and running. I also use them for my iPad Pro and my phone. They sound pretty good, not amazing, but for the price that you're paying, like I said, this is the first generation and you'll probably find them used or maybe on eBay for cheap, for around $40–50. These are great for connecting your iPad Pro and listen music or consuming media or even editing videos if that's your thing. And my top choice in price and quality are the AirPods Pro second generation. You can also go for the first generation. They're gonna do well. The sound of the first generation is pretty much the same as the Power Beats, but the second generation sounds a bit better. They also have noise cancelling, which is very good. These are $250 and I'm not pushing anyone towards buying it, but if you have more Apple devices, I think this will be a good option for you. Now let's go straight to the iPad, and if you want to protect your iPad from scratches and fingerprints and all that stuff, you will probably need one of these, not necessarily the brands, but the contents of these two packs. There are screen protectors, anti-glare screen protectors, and they're very important. As you probably can tell, my iPad doesn't reflect the light the way it should be because it does have one of these on, and it protects from the fingerprints as well. These are very good. They're not expensive at all, around $15–20, and you get 3 pieces inside, 2–3 pieces. So buy one of these to protect your iPad from scratches. The display, it's very good. The Gorilla Glass is good, but it's still gonna scratch. And if you're using the Apple Pencil, which we'll talk about a little bit later, I think this is a very good option for you. Let's go for the cases and keyboards. Let's start with the keyboards first. This one was my first keyboard for the iPad Pro. It's an Artec keyboard, HB030B. I'm not sure if that matters in any way, but this keyboard is very good. It's cheap, but it's good. It's made out of a sheet of very thin aluminum, though it's a little bit bendy and flimsy, but the feel of the keys and the travel, it's very good. It does sound good and it does have a very good feedback when you're typing on it. I think it charges via micro USB right in the corner, so you can charge it and it probably holds at least 2–3 weeks of typing every day. Very nice keyboard. It's full black and it actually you won't feel it if you're putting it in your backpack. Like I said, it's super light. The sheet of the aluminum or whatever this is, it's very good, and it's light. It's very portable. The other keyboard that I will tell you, and I already did in my review, it's the Magic Keyboard. This is a very expensive keyboard that Apple released a few months ago, and everyone uses this, and I wanted to try it. I wasn't sure that it's for me, and I got in love with it because it feels so nice to type on this one. The keys have the right travel, they sound good, they have good feedback. I rarely miss a word or a letter on this one. You have to get used to it because it's a little bit crammed, just like the Artec, but it's normal because they're small. But other than that, I feel that this keyboard, it's very well for what it is. I was hoping for more multimedia keys, for things that will help you use your iPad to the maximum, but it doesn't have that. It doesn't have function keys. It only has the keys that you need to type in and use the iPad OS as a Mac OS, if I will be allowed to say that. So this is the expensive version. This is around $350. This is $25. I think you know exactly what's for you, and you're gonna choose the one that's for you. In terms of cases, I have plenty, and because now I'm using the Magic Keyboard, I don't need a case. The Magic Keyboard folds on top of your iPad and protects the screen of it. But before that, I was using this one. This is a Targus case. It's made out of a rubbery plastic, very durable, that has reinforcements in the corners of very durable plastic. And this one will definitely protect your iPad even if you drop it. I think it holds drops up to 10 feet or something like that. And it does have 3 levels of tilting. You can put it in front, and as you can tell, you can tilt it 2-3 levels if you're doing drawing or stuff like that, or if you're watching media. This is a very good option and a very good alternative to the Folio from Apple. And also a good thing about it is that it does have this little flap here that holds the case closed, and being magnetic, the keyboard that I was telling you about, the Artec keyboard, is gonna get magnetically attached to it, and there you have it. You have a keyboard and a case all in one for around $50, which is way cheaper than others. I do love this case, and it's very well padded, it's very well rugged. And the good thing is, if you're using the Apple Pencil again on your keyboard, this one will gonna hold it in. This flap that magnetically closes the case was gonna hold the pencil in, and it won't go anywhere. This is not super cheap, not like the cheapest ones, but the materials and everything that they build it out of it's very good. And my first case for the iPad Pro is this ZTO top case. This is a cheap one. The back is made out of a rubber material. It does have a great pattern that provides a lot of protection for your back, and it also has a padded and very sturdy corners. If you're dropping your iPad, you won't have any problems. Probably not at the same level as the Targus, but this one is good as well. The only problem that I had with this one is the fact that it doesn't stay very well. This is the alternative for the Folio that Apple sells for your iPad Pro, and this it doesn't hold very much. The magnets are not that powerful, but they're still good. And it also comes with something that I didn't expect, and I didn't realize at that point because I didn't have the Apple Pencil. You won't be able to charge your Apple Pencil on top of your iPad. This top is padded and it's closed. I had to cut it down to be able to put my Apple Pencil on top when I bought it, and then I switched to the other case. But this case, I think it's the cheapest version, and it's very, very good and very reliable to protect your iPad. It closes and puts your iPad to sleep just like the other one. So yeah, there you have it. This is another good option for the case. And now, as a bonus, I wanna give you an advice. I always carry with me when I'm traveling, when I'm going somewhere outside and I'm getting my iPad with me, I'm carrying an USB-C, an extra USB-C cable that you will probably need to buy on Amazon or have it with any other device that uses USB-C. This is a USB-C to USB-C cable that I have it with me. It's not something amazing. I just have it because if I'm for some reason forgetting my charger at home, this will help me charge my iPad. And I have this small dongle. This is a very very small USB-C to USB transformer or dongle, whatever you want to call it. It's an adapter that you can put in your iPad Pro and then use your USB-A devices straight into the USB-C. That's very, very good. These ones are like $2 or $3, something like that, $5 for two on Amazon. Have one of these just in case you forget your dongle and another cable, and that will help because you will never be caught unprepared when you're going outside. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is everything that I wanted to show you today. I hope this helped you. I hope these little accessories will help you get through the day and will help you become a better user of the iPad Pro. The last one, and this is something that I don't want to talk about necessarily in this video, but I want to mention it. It's the Apple Pencil. This one is not for everyone because it's very expensive, once, and second, it's because you are not gonna use it if you're using a pointing device. Only if you're drawing or painting or editing videos or photos. It is very, very reliable. It connects seamlessly. It's very fast. This is the thing that you should buy if you are into creative stuff like Illustrator or Photoshop, Lightroom, LumaFusion, everything that requires a certain level of precision. This will provide it nonetheless, but like I said, this is not an accessory necessary for you if you're not an artist. So yeah, this is it, guys. Hopefully you are getting something out of this video, and hopefully you already subscribed to the channel. If you didn't, I'm gonna put a small reminder right here, and that's it. I will definitely see you in a bit.